Within the last few months of 2014, the Emperor Valley Zoo has become a hub for those that come together to spend quality time with their loved ones. Over the years, the zoo has developed in many ways. One way is, of course, the introduction of new animals. In the middle of 2015, the zoo will welcome some new members. Mahalia Joseph has more.
Since the Emperor Valley Zoo introduced their new animals, they have had an increased number of visitors. President of the Zoological Society of Trinidad and Tobago, Gupti Lachmidyal, says the zoo has even become one of the country's top recreational spots.
We are the largest local tourism center today. I am not afraid to say that we had over 300,000 people visit the zoo last year and year before, which is a lot. I mean, there is a lot of people visiting the zoo, and people are coming, and there are repetitive people who come every weekend. So the zoo is changing into recreation. We are going to international standard. Most of the compliments, we get good compliments.
The zoo has plans to add more members to its already growing family in the middle of this year. So patrons have a lot to look forward to in the July-August holiday period.
Well, there's a master plan approved by Cabinet to bring in new animals. This year we're expecting a rhino. We're expecting a new family of chimpanzees which may come in April. The rhino should be around February, March, and we're expecting some mandrills to come later in the year. We have some ostrich to come as soon as we move the giraffe to their enclosure. Yes, we have animals to continue bringing and breeding different animals.
Meanwhile, responding to calls for the zoo to move into a rural location, Mr. Lachmidyal had this to say.
So a city zoo is important, and I tell you, a lot of people think the zoo, they just keep an animal in cages. But we no longer build them in cages. We have enclosures of international standard. We are the largest area of captive wild species of animal. Everybody who study veterinary science in Trinidad will come to the zoo. Anybody doing any research on animal will come here. Recreation people come here. Schools come here on educational tours. It serves a multi-purpose.
He says the idea of having a zoo in the countryside can only flourish if the zoo has the necessary funding to maintain it.
Nothing beats a Sunday evening coming to Botanic Garden, coming here, going and getting some food in the savannah where they serve food. People come here, spend time, go in the Botanic Garden, then walk across to the food festival in the savannah, have a cheap meal, and then go home. Sometimes they walk home.
There are many reasons to go to the zoo, as the staff there try their best to include the patrons as much as possible.
You guys want to try? Yes. Yes, try.
And a popular attraction to look for soon is the birth of Rajasi's white Bengal cubs. The zoo has plans to keep some of the cubs when they are born, depending on the amount. Mahalia Joseph, C News.